Hey guys, this is Todd, owner of Coast to Coast Justice. I've been getting a lot of messages from people wondering what's going on with the two website addresses, and I just feel like I should let all of y'all know. A lot of old members have messaged me and asked, and the new people don't really know what's going on. If you recall, I had Alex Traynor as website developer for like 3 years, back when we was on Engine even. And I trusted him with all of our things, like our domain and all that. Technically, Alexander Scarillas owns our domain. And I gave him permission to let Alex T host it on Blue Moon Hosting, which he is either a part owner, works there, or has a friend that works there. He claims he owns it though, but I don't know what the situation is on that. So he had me fooled into believing that he had to have access to the domain and host it from Blue Moon Hosting, so it would be a lot easier with our last website we had at c2cj.com. So I said sure, because he was doing a lot of work for us at the time in our website and in our TeamSpeak. And he had hosted our TeamSpeak through Blue Moon as well. So with that said, back in end of November, things weren't doing well here, and I was thinking of closing down. I still had a few members, decent amount of members, but ended up closing down, or was going to close down, and I had Caleb, my former deputy director, and Alex come to me and tell me I put a lot of work into it, just don't throw it all away, give us a chance to run it, see if we can turn it around, or get some different people in. I said sure, go ahead. So I gave him full control of the community. And I just did my sheriff duties and was developing on the 5M server, and that lasted for about a month and a half probably. And just to be honest, the people that came in that were new were former old members that were, when they were here, they did an excellent job, but they were inactive. So we had new old members that was inactive, and it all went back to me being the one here all the time, me being asked all the questions, me, everyone coming to asking me stuff. And since Alex and Caleb has changed everything around, I had no idea what anything was. Recruitment, where to go for this link, where to go for that link. So I couldn't really help him. It was frustrating. So I kind of said, hey, it's got to change. Either be here or don't. And but through the years, I've had Caleb as a deputy director for 3 years. Give me a minute. And I have trusted Caleb with everything, and he's never did me wrong ever for 3 years. He's had power to take over the community and kick me out, actually, with the power that he's had. He's never ever did that. So ended up, Caleb and some of the new people had left because it wasn't working out, and Alex Traynor stayed as, oh, we got a connection interruption. That's cute. I'm not going to stop doing this though. Anyway, you gotta leave it to 5M. Fuck your every single time when you try to do something. Anyway, so Alex remained on doing whatever. I don't know what he was doing, and he was hosting our TeamSpeak and our website, and the whole time he's stealing all the SOPs and policies and procedures from DOJ. I had no knowledge of this because I don't go to DOJ and look at their website. I'm not a fan of DOJ. And so I had no clue of it until it was brought to my attention by some former members of DOJ that had joined the community. So he's doing that crap. And anyway, long story short here, since he was hosting our TeamSpeak and our website would go down for a week at a time sometimes because he didn't pay the bill. He would not give me full access of the website or the TeamSpeak. I didn't even have server admin on my own TeamSpeak. So everybody had to go to him for everything, and he may or may not fix it. Sometimes it would take up to 2 weeks to get a permission added or something on the website fixed. Sometimes the website would be down for 2 or 3 days, and then sometimes it would be down for a week because he didn't pay the bill. He wouldn't give me the permission to get into the things that you needed to pay the bill or get them paid. So me and Michael, my civilian director, decided to help us out and got to looking into some other alternative websites and TeamSpeaks. And since we are on Zap hosting, which isn't the best because if you look up in the left-hand corner, you'll see connection interrupted. And that's something that happens all the time with Zap or 5M. I'm not sure who's to blame on that. But anyway, he looked into some alternative websites and TeamSpeaks. So since we have Zap, we can get TeamSpeak real cheap, like added to our 5M server cost. It's like $3 or $4 for 45 slots, I believe. And that was a really good deal. So we went that route, but we didn't. Oops, I'll run this red light. We didn't switch over everything because we were kind of getting everything in the background going and the website. So since Alex was offering to pay for this stuff, and we said, well, we'll keep it since he's put a lot of work into it, Well, eventually, the last time we made our move was when he was the server was shut down. The website was shut down for a week, and that's when we made our move to our new place. And I had asked him for the domain. At the time, I thought he owned it, and he said nope, and this was really belligerent, saying that he would close the place down and reopen it later himself and all the kinds of stuff like that. So I'm like, we can't do that. But yeah, because I have copyrights on all this stuff. I don't have the domain at this time because it's in the process of being gotten back from Blue Moon Hosting, which Alexander Scarillas is the registrar of the domain, which means he owns it till 2020. Alex had him give it to let Blue Moon start hosting, as I told you earlier, so he could have access to whatever. He said it would make it easier for him to do whatever. I don't do website stuff, so I don't know. Anyway, that's in the process of being gotten back because Alexander's talking to the new company he wants it hosted through, and they're going to be getting it from Blue Moon. And legally, they have no rights to hold the domain because they are not the registrar of it. They're just the host of it. And Alexander Scarillas, I know him pretty well. If he has to go to court with it, he'll go to court with it, or he'll have a lawyer send him a letter. And so I ain't worried about that. It's just the idea that I'm locked out of my own c2cj.com website, and then have Alex Traynor posting things like, I never did own the community in 5/25 of 2014. I opened it up as LMLE, as Liberty Metro Law Enforcement. Then 9 months later, when GTA 5 came out for PC, we switched the name to Coast Justice. And anybody that knows me, any of you out there that know me, know that's how it went down. I've had over 1,500 people pass through my community in those 5 years. And every one of them that's joined knows I'm the owner of it and always have been. And so, Alex, if you receive anything from c2cj.com right now, it's fake, false. Because if you get your hopes up, you're going to be joining a new C2CJ with new ownership, you're going to be failed and be very disappointed whenever he gets pulled out from under Alex T. That's Alex Traynor. What a troll. And a backstabber. He's like the modern day Judas. Betray you. He's very selfish. He's, I won't say he's stingy, because he did pay for our server, our TeamSpeak and our website. But that's only because he got full power of it. I think he's very power hungry. That's the only reason he paid for it. If he didn't have control of it, he wouldn't be paying for it. Trust me. But he is a backstabber. And a thief. He stole all of DOJ Pocat's material off his website, policies, procedures that I didn't know of, and if Pocat hears this, or someone hears it, can tell Pocat that, be sure to prosecute Alex Traynor, not me, because I had no knowledge of this, and I will give them any evidence they need of that. But this is just to let y'all know, when you get our new website for the official Coast to Coast Justice, and the one I own, is c2cj.clanwebsite.com. That should be switching back to c2cj.com in a couple months, or if not sooner. So just wanted to let you know this, and I want to say to everybody that's been a part of Coast to Coast Justice, thank you, and that you made it what it is when you were here. A lot of people have passed through here, and I became friends. With so many good people. And I just wanted to thank you for being a part of it. We're still open, and we could use some members with good qualifications like we've had in the past. I would be willing to open up other departments, our LAPD and CHP, whatever. For if someone wants to rejoin and has been running one of those departments, and you've ran that department here before, and you have some people you can bring with you, I'll let you reopen a department. Our server's up and running the best. ESX Life server, it runs awesome, it's amazing. Michael is responsible for that. What I didn't know how to do, Michael knew how to do. And he's just worked many hours, and I want to thank him for all the time he's put into it as well. I'm running another red light. Shut up, your ugly ass car. But anyway, just want to let y'all know that Alex Traynor is a troll, and he's hijacked my c2cj.com domain and putting the word out that I've never owned Coast to Coast Justice, and most of you know that it's BS. So, and I can't park my car here because connection's interrupted, so I will just park it in a parking spot, and it'll be impounded when I get back on. I was hoping Caleb could join this video with me because he's listening to it in TeamSpeak. He's got some issues with his surroundings where he's at, is why he couldn't. He was going to add some insight into my video here, and I was hoping he could, because Caleb is one of my most trustworthy members I've had in the entire career of Coast to Coast Justice. But thank you all for listening. Sorry if I was too windy, and sorry for the emotion, I guess, that I had through here. But thank you all. Love you. Bye.